Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 30th of December, 2025. Only 2 days left in the year. And I'm going to be honest, I did jump the gun a little bit. I was getting tired of the Christmas stuff. We had Christmas for over a month, decorations, animations, and I said, I want to change it up. I want to refresh it for the new year. So we did, as you can see, new animations here on the screen, a new backdrop where we changed up some of the stuff in the background. In addition, we had new animations today to celebrate New Year. So it was actually quite nice and refreshing and different, and it didn't feel like we were still stuck in the Christmas season, which was good. So after the last several days of having some streams that didn't do so well, how did today go? Exceptionally well. Today went very, very well, both for engagement, attendance, support, all the things I look for in great streams, all went well. What did I do today that turned things around? Well, basically, I played some fan favorite stuff. First off, we did a level 1 podcast where we had talked about what had been going on in the last several streams and how there's certain games that we're no longer going to continue, such as Mega Bonk, Power Wash Simulator 2. In addition, I did a test of these Rode Micro wireless microphones with my actual office desktop setup rather than with my phone. Results were definitely varied because the thing is, these are never going to sound as good as this microphone. But we actually were tweaking it a little bit and it sounded pretty decent. I now have a microphone where I can move all around my room, my house. I could go into my closet. I could build something on the floor. I could do stuff other places. It sounds good. So pretty darn cool in that regard. It was a pretty effective tech test, I feel. And we brainstormed a bit. We talked about, what we should really be doing in the next several weeks in regards to games and stuff like that. So it was a good podcast. It really was. It was a chance to talk with the audience, get some ideas, and let everyone know how I was feeling about stuff right now. Because, I was disappointed that we had 3 streams where basically we had sputtered, we had stuttered, we had stalled. And I don't want to stutter and stall. I want to be having a great time, full speed ahead with the audience that's there with me all the time. And that's why we had to have that conversation. But it went well. All right. Then we went into Arc Raiders. And today was a pretty good Arc Raider stream. First off, the first hour or so, I was still trying to find these rusted gears. And let me tell you something. They just don't want to spawn for me. Okay. These rusted gears that I need in order to upgrade my workbench to the highest level for gunsmith. They wouldn't show up anywhere where people were recommending they would be. And it was getting very frustrating because this is like the one thing I need to make advancement and I just can't make it work. Then the second half of the stream actually got really good. I went to the Stella Montis map, which I believe is the final map in the game, and just started running around, looting and doing stuff. And I actually started getting missions, like interact with the androids or go to these certain areas and, open this box and loot it and bring the loot back and then do this certain thing. So as I was doing that, I started fighting new enemies. I started encountering different kinds of people, which was kind of neat, and just enjoying the new map. I'm happy that I did that instead of just keep dropping on the areas to try to get the rusted gears. Final run, incredibly successful. Not only did I find a rusted gear in a random machine that I was looting, but I also got 2 epic pieces of equipment. It was a really good run, and everyone was like, wow, that was a really fun stream. Like, yeah, it seems like with Arc Raiders, it is kind of suspenseful because you never know what you're going to get. You might have a stream where everything goes incredibly well, and then you might have a stream where everything goes really poorly, or it might be somewhere in between. I think that's some of the appeal of Arc Raiders is you never know what you're going to get. And because of that, it's kind of fun to do these runs and these drops and to try new stuff. Like, I'm happy we stopped just trying to get the gears. We went to Stella Montis. It literally made the second half of the stream super duper fun. So, great Arc Raider stream. Attendance, really good. Support, good. So everything, no complaints from me whatsoever. Had a great Arc Raider stream today. Okay? Tonight was the return of Black Ops 7. And when I say the return, I mean, we were playing it regularly for a while, but then we stopped playing it regularly. And why did we stop? Well, because basically, we were having a bad time. I wasn't having a good time with this game whatsoever, right? If you remember, what ended up happening was I just couldn't get any kills or anything anymore. And I couldn't figure out why. Like, what exactly was going wrong that I couldn't get any kills in Black Ops 7. It was frustrating that my bullets didn't seem to have any effectiveness. It was just very confusing. So basically, tonight, with my new keyboard, my mouse, my surround sound, my OLED monitor, I reapplied myself. Remember, I had played on Christmas Eve and done really well. And I was like, oh, well, maybe then tonight I can reapply again. We'll see how it goes. So here's how it went, to be honest with you. Okay. The first hour to 15 minutes was actually exceptionally good. And what I mean by that is I was having tons of fun. I actually started using a new gun. It was the, oh God, what was it called? The Carbon? I believe it was the Carbon SMG. I got distracted because my keyboard was malfunctioning, so I'm restarting it now. Yeah, it was the Carbon SMG. And it's a new SMG that I just unlocked. And I started using it and I liked it. So I did like a whole hour of Carbon SMG doing the random standard mosh pit playlist. And it went really well. I was melting people. I was having fun. I was leveling up the gun. People were back. They're like, wow, every game I was getting a positive kill death ratio and everything was great. Then for the final 45 minutes of the night, guess what happens? Treyarch says, kick in the skill-based matchmaking, which isn't skill-based matchmaking. It just adds tons of lag. It makes it so that when you see an enemy, you will get the drop and fill them with bullets. They'll always have a tiny bit left, or they'll take no damage at all for no reason, and then they don't even raise their weapon, and you instantly die. It's garbage. It's made by idiots, mouth-drooling, moronic, stupid game devs who think this is good because it's challenging. It's not challenging. It's just not legit gameplay. It's not fun. It's frustrating to the gamer to waste their time playing the skill-based matchmaking. It shouldn't be in the game. It was added in there because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. Okay? That's simple. There's not even justification for it. It's just the dumbest thing they've ever put into Call of Duty. So, sadly, I would argue the entire last 30, 40 minutes was very bad. I couldn't get anything going. Matches were bad connections. Very frustrating. I did finally have another final match or two on Nuketown at the end. That was fun. But overall, it was like a good hour, 15 minutes. That was pretty good. So if you want to see that, check out the gameplay from tonight. By the way, good crowd, both on Kick and YouTube. They were engaged and supportive, had a great night. And so basically, we're back. We are back to where we were with having good amounts of people showing up, engaging, and supporting the content again. And I'm very pleased for that. Thank you, because I really needed to bounce back today. I wanted to get back on track after having a day and a half, 2 days of kind of floundering and games not working and us trying to figure out what to do. Today went swimmingly well. And I know now, hey, you want Arc Raiders, you want some Call of Duty, let's keep that in the rotation. Okay? Cool. Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I am streaming all day long. I don't know how many of you will be able to be there, but then again, I didn't think any of you were going to be there for Christmas Eve, and you were. Okay? So, for New Year's Eve, I'm doing a full day of streaming. The first stream will not have a podcast, but a little chill session, and then we're going to go into Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, if you remember, the Clair Obscur streams are doing well when it comes to support, but it's the attendance that I'm having the problem with. Like, I wish more people would show up for the streams. Last time we did not have good attendance at all. It would be great if we can actually get more people on the Clair Obscur streams. By all means, those who show up, you guys are awesome. You chill with me, you engage, and you support the streams. Let's keep that going. But I would like to have more people actually enjoy the game with me. Let's see how tomorrow's major stream goes. We're going to finish up the Crimson Forest optional dungeon, and then we're going to continue on exploring and doing more fun optional Act 3 content, okay? Tomorrow night, my final stream of 2025 is something you have asked for all year long, and I'm finally going to give it to you. I'm going to try RimWorld for the very first time. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't understand or know much of the game. I'm hoping for the best, that it ends up being good. I guess we'll see. But I'm excited to give it a go. I really am. I'm hoping that it ends up being entertaining to the audience and everyone enjoys it. We won't know till we try it. I bought it. It's installed. It's ready to go. Let's go. Let's try RimWorld tomorrow night as my final stream of the year. People have already said if you play RimWorld, we are committing to show up, engage, and support that stream. Let's go. Let's end 2025 with a bang, with a game you guys have said is great. I'm going to trust you on this one. Let's try it out, and let's have a good time tomorrow night. All right? So I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited to end this year on a high note. It's been an amazing year, one of the best I've ever had. I talked a little bit about that on the podcast. I hope you'll check it out. But in the meantime, thank you all for an amazing bounce back. Great streaming day today. Let's keep that momentum going for the final day of the year. Everyone have a good night. I will see you in the morning. Peace out.